Hello, Soupy Gregories, and welcome back to another fun Hearts of Iron game where today we're doing something unspeakable, getting achievements. And I do say unspeakable because apparently a lot of people are scared of hitting that Iron Man button. Come on, little Gregor for free, you can do it. Just click the button. Reality hitting should, this one right here, this is the one you should be scared of, and I'm gonna hit that button today. Because, yeah, I do have another Poland achievement to get that I've been putting off for a while now. Problem being is that obviously I have gone ahead and turned historical focuses off, so a whole plethora of bad things could happen to me, but that's where the fun happens. You see, because for this one, all I have to do is do the peasant strike and overthrow the government as Poland, which isn't too difficult at all, which is why we need that extra bit of challenge. Now, I have gone ahead and done the peasant strike before, probably for the exact same achievement back before we wiped them all, but I don't really remember too much about it. You do get the option of either going democratic or going communist, and I really need to pick a path here, I guess, because oh my god, there's a lot of branching off. Yeah, I think I did the democratic path before, because I remember you could buy colonies off people, but I don't think that's gonna be too useful today, so we're gonna go with the communist side, I think. Okay, so the problem with today's game is what happens to us is gonna be really dependent on what the USSR does. I don't think we have to worry about Germany too much unless they stick historical, which they never usually do on non-historical focuses, but also they might, because that's just something that happens sometimes, and knowing my luck, he's gonna stick around. But if he doesn't stick around, we don't have to worry about them invading us, because we're either gonna go democratic or they're gonna go monarchy, and they'll only get the option to take this back for guarantees, or just be boring democratic and literally do nothing. Whereas on the opposite side of our borders here, the Soviet Union, in every single one of their paths for the most part, will kill us. Okay, that is one worry down. The Germans have decided that more important than anything, their biggest enemy is themselves. Okay, boys, it's time for a bit of a peasant uprising. So yeah, I'm pretty sure when this fires off now from this other decision, we should get the achievement immediately, which means we can just stop playing the game, right? We can never stop playing this game. Yes, what a beautiful looking civil war. So we just want to end this as soon as we can, which shouldn't be too difficult. We do have a absolute ton of soldiers on our side, and there you go, and we got ourselves the achievement as well. So yeah, that's it, we're done. we're not done. Hey, but that is the beautiful Polish Peasant Union, and one of the most unique colors in the game, I gotta give it that much. Ah yes, what are you going for, Poland? I'll take Shrek Cock Green, please. Okay, so we have two options here. One of them I wouldn't really consider an option, so we're just gonna ignore that one. Okay, but we're now officially a communist, a big green communist, led by Maria. Uh-oh. The Polish Peasant Republic offers protection. I am the Polish Peasant Republic. I guess I can get a war goal on myself, though. Because why not? I think because I get war goals on all the Baltics, that because Estonia already flipped communist, it just didn't know how to process that. It's a bit of a shame, because I would have liked to have gotten them as well. But I don't think it's even worth justifying on them, as, you know, they could join someone else's faction. I guess I just now have a war goal against myself because I want to puppet myself. You never know. Oh wait, you can actually still go ahead and do the colonialism thing. Well, you can't do that one, but you can somehow still get Liberia. Okay, let's see if Liberia will fall for my trickery. I now have a Liberian puppet. Okay, this might be a weird cut, but I may have gone AFK and accidentally left the game running. So you just missed the entire game. Let me just cut back to exactly where we were, really. But yeah, that's kind of my bad. I had to go do something before I paused the game, but I in fact did not pause the game. Okay, we're back to where we left off, and pretty much everything's the same, but the UK's running down the CPU, and Trotsky didn't make it, but they did go down the exact same path. He just didn't make it. Yeah, so instead we've got ourselves Ivan Smirnov, inventor of vodka. But I did get invited to their faction this time, so I have joined for now, just in case anything goes awry. Oh yeah, and Austria-Hungary is a thing. Unfortunately. Oh, yeah, and of course I didn't get Estonia again, because this time they just got guaranteed by the British and the French, so, yeah, fun. Oh, and Germany wants Memel. I'm just gonna give it to them, because I do not want to fight them just yet, and Memel doesn't really hold too much importance for me right now. Oh, yeah, and in case you're wondering, I do still have Liberia. Alright, so this is what I was, a little bit worried about, is if I reject this, does Germany get a war goal on me? We're about to find out. Oh, no, it does not seem like they do at all, which is good. It means we can now sit here and bide our time even longer to destroy them. But mostly I'm trying to give my ally, the Soviet Union, a bit more time, because ever since their civil war, they've not exactly been up to full strength. Yeah, sitting on the Estonian border, just dying of attrition's probably not helping you either. Oh, we're at war with France. Well, I'm not at war, but the faction is at war with France, because Ethiopia joined our faction and they were at war with France. So not entirely sure what Bulgaria's cooking up. They got their own faction, and I guess they decided to take on the world. No, I'm gonna have to come rescue them, aren't I? Also, war with Italy. When did that come about? This isn't exactly how I thought the Polish tank corps would first get into action. Yeah, but the goal is we want to get this port down here and this crossing so that all these units are essentially just cut off, which shouldn't be too difficult looking at the numbers. There you go. As long as they don't get another port, all these units are now dead. We did get naval invaded too, but that is being dealt with. All I'm saying, Germany, is if you were to go in on the Allies right now, something might happen, but I think they're just stuck because they're at war with Bulgaria. Yeah, they're literally just throwing away troops right now. Can you do something, please, Germany? They're going to declare war on me if I keep saying that. Just getting a few Crimean War vibes from this one so far. So we've secured the Soviets, bar Finland. I can't be bothered with that one. And now we're going to push the Italians back, and they're also at war with the Allies, so that could give us a good way to actually get over here. Okay, so the British and the French capitulated Italy before we got very far. I did take this land in the Balkans though, and I am justifying on Yugoslavia, who for whatever reason they freed, and then we shall begin our push again. Germany meanwhile is doing nothing and just watching the world burn. Yeah, we are destroying them from the sky. I keep turning my offensive round like every 5 seconds to go deal with Greece getting naval invaded. Yeah, there you go. Germans finally decided to wake up. They went to war with the Soviets. Great. Okay. Bit of bad news, I'm at war with the Germans. Britain dissolved its faction, and a bunch of the people that they decolonized joined the German faction, who I just so happen to be at war with. Which means I'm gonna have to unfortunately just sacrifice everything I just took down here, because I cannot hold it and then also hold the border with the Germans. Okay, the Germans don't seem too powerful at all, probably because they've just been stuck in Germany the entire time, so I think we're gonna just out-air them and cast them straight away if I do a push. I'm just gonna destroy a bit more of their air though before we try an offensive. I've mentioned it yet, but I am carrying this whole thing on my back. What happened to Smirnoff Vodka? Okay, that breakthrough on Germany has happened. A lot of their troops are all just sitting in Austria, so, yeah, we're not pushing there. I mean, the Chinese are pushing there because, by the way, they're in my faction. Not even going to question how that happened or why it happened. Oh. Well, I guess the nukes are flying now. Also, the US is in the war because the UK declared war on the Netherlands and they joined the American faction. What happened to Mexico and Venezuela? Hey, the Germans capitulated, which is, it ain't over with because now we're on a border with France and we gotta finish the Austrians off. Things actually feel like they're moving in our direction now, and America is coming in handy, unlike all my other allies. I just want to put that out there. Now, I have not checked the casualties of these wars, and considering I'm on all adult serve right now, I'm kind of scared to see what they might be. Almost 3 million. Yeah, ouch. I don't know what China's been doing. They lost 2.6 million to Germany. Hey, but on their side, I mean, 7 million Germans, 3 million Austrians, almost 2 million Indians. I don't even know what's going on with that one. 5 million French, 2.8 million British. Hey, It could be worse. And I'm actually getting a lot of my manpower back, mostly because of this right here. I'm getting a massive compliance bonus from the Committee of International Liberation. Just look at that. So every state I take, it takes like no time at all to get up to full compliance, which is also why you might see in the midst of things here, a Polish, Lithuanian, Hungary. There it is. I've already released it. Freedom! Look at all this random stuff that just joined their faction, which is the reason we are even at war with them. Alright, that looks horrible. I also have more puppet governments down here, which, oh, okay, just do not even look. Let's just pretend that's not real. Hey, question is, can we blow through the, straight through the Maginot now, which, yep, I'm getting green bubbles already. Okay, there you go. France capitulated to the Soviets for some reason, which is kind of weird. I haven't seen you do anything really. Alright, and I was gonna go ahead and paradrop from France, but the problem is US kind of got there before me, so we're gonna have to figure out another way to get to the UK now. Never mind. I didn't realize the Germans built such a large navy. Oh, I don't think we even have to worry about invading the UK. I'll just get access to through the Americans and make my way over there, I guess. I think even here. Are there any British troops even left? The answer to that was literally no. There is nothing left for them. And I guess that's why you don't decolonize as the UK and then lose 3 million manpower. They literally have no manpower left. They're only on extensive though, to be fair. But yeah, it ain't exactly like they're gonna be raising it anytime soon. Didn't realize how bad the situation was. Well then, that was one hell of a detour. Okay, now that ain't a bad luck in Europe. What the hell happened to the UK? Still at war with someone? Who are you fighting? Oh. Well, that ain't my problem. In fact, what I do plan on doing is heading the hell out of here, Russia. You were not exactly what I was expecting in terms of a ally this game. For some reason, I couldn't return territory to my, Austria-Hungary collab government. So now I just have the Association of Autonomous States over here, which is a very vague name, especially down to the fact they most certainly don't have much autonomy. Yep, kind of saw this one coming. I think it won't be too much of a problem. I mean, they're at war with the US, so yeah, it should be fine. I mean, they've been incompetent for the rest of the game, so why not against me too, eh? I just realized as well, I get calls on all this stuff, and I'm not even sure why. I guess it's because technically I did reform the Commonwealth through my focus tree, so yeah, I didn't realize I'd keep the calls on that though. Okay, so we almost got the Russians capitulated, but then I need to take out China and India, which... yay. Great news is, though, I've made a new friend, the Japanese, with the mutual assistance block, which is definitely not a prosperity block. Nice! Now, how do we deal with this situation? So, looking at this situation over here, I don't know why they haven't just rolled over them, especially considering all the Chinese troops seem to be, like, up here. But you know, I won't question it. After a very long time, the army has finally arrived, and hopefully we can just wipe China off the map very quickly. Oh, that just solved my India problem. They just declared war on Pakistan and Bangladesh, and they joined America's alliance, which is not very smart. Which means with China capitulated now, that is just India left, and we're free. Oh no, sorry, I should have mentioned. Should not have mentioned that we'd be free, because now I'm at war with America. No, I think I'm just done. If it was like 1945, I think we'd keep going, but we've won. Okay, if I want to go over to America now, it wouldn't be too much. It wouldn't be too much hassle. I just don't have the brain power. It's been too long. But hey, that was the peasant government of Poland, and didn't it turn the world beautiful? Said nobody ever. Yeah, but this is a very good case study on why you should never turn historical focuses off, because then you have to look at whatever the hell this is. Goodbye, Timmy.